Let me guess, bro. That puberty done hit you. That beard done came in. You done grew a couple inches. Bitches starting to double back. And they like, yo, this nigga low-key fine. Let me hop down on that. See, you was called ugly your whole life, bro. You was a black nigga like me. Dark skin and shit. You know niggas like me ain't get no love back then. You feel me? But dark skins became the wave over the time, right? So you started getting unnecessary love. You like, where all this love coming from? Brother, you done came into your looks, right? But let me tell you something about your looks now. You might have been blessed with your looks and stuff like that, but it's the most disappointing thing when you look the part and you not the part. See what I'm saying? So when you out here, right, and you walking tall, you walking strong, you go to the gym, you feel me, you fit now, bro, women are gonna come left and right to try to line up. Women are gonna want to be seen with you. Hell, they even want to be friends with you, because if you watch my other videos before, they want to be friends with good looking people. That's why they want to be friends with that other bad bitch in class. It's because two pretty girls together is better than one. They view the same way with men. But obviously with men, you want to be on the sexual side. Fuck all that friend shit. You know, man and woman ain't no friends for real. So let's keep it real, right? So you came into your looks. But let me tell you what's going to happen after this point. They're going to come up to you. You're going to open your mouth. And whatever you going to say is not going to be pleasing to the woman, because they don't like how you sound, right? You still in that nice boy phase. You still holding back. Here's why I'm coming to help you out. Let me give you my experiences, right? I came into my looks at the age of roughly 17, 18. Prior to that, I had my experiences, but I didn't really get a lot of choosing signals like that. So when I was 17 going into 18, especially at my 18th birthday, my 17th was more so catching eyes and glimpses. But it was like women that were young women that were looking at me in ways where they never saw me before. I may have probably put on fashion wise what was suitable to their eyes, and they gave me long stares and was like, but they never directly told me. But I had one experience when I was in class where a woman came up to me and she was just like, you know what? I never really like thought of this, but when I'm talking to you, like, you're really handsome. It was a backhanded compliment, but I knew what it meant. It meant, right, when I was in that mode, when everything was cool, when I wasn't goofing off in class, you see me? When I was serious, she found me attractive. So guess what I'm gonna tell you now. For you guys coming into your attraction, the first word you're gonna have to learn when you're coming into your attraction, right, is the word no. No goes a long way. Let me tell you what no teaches you, right? The reason why a lot of guys out here, they might look good, but they don't got that it factor to them, is because women don't perceive them as bad boys, right? Let me tell you what a bad boy actually is. A bad boy ain't no boy, a man that's going across woman head, that's giving their life hell, right? That's clearing out her old bank account, that's driving her car and wrecking it. That's not a bad boy, right? We might classify it as that, but it's not bad boy. Let me tell you what it actually is. To that woman, it's a man living in his truth. Meaning, how he authentically feels is how he's living. He's living with no filter. There's no filter on his life. He's saying to her, what you're gonna get is what you're gonna get. And that might typically result in those terrible behaviors, those examples that I gave you. One thing a woman hates is a man that doesn't live in authenticity. So understand that. Going back to the no, when you tell a woman no, you're bypassing other men that can't live authentically to themselves. They're still living to please. So when you say no to a woman, she's communicating, taking that as if this man is willing to tell me the truth, even though it might cost him something. He's not afraid to lose my interests or desires or my attention. So when she takes that no, she's caught off guard and surprised. What you're going to realize is when you're going to start saying no just because, you're going to start seeing what you'll be able to get away with. You're going to start saying that when I say no, she will actually comply. What do you mean? What do you mean she's actually listening to me? She actually said okay, and she actually put the thing down as if she's a child. When you say no, and you say no with a firm tone, fellas, you'll realize once you look the part, it will get her in line. And she wants to be in line because she wants to be in check. Also, when your no, right, when you start saying no and you start living authentic, your yeses, your approvals mean a lot more. That means they're to be cherished. Let me tell you something. When you don't say no, when you're always a yes man, you will always say yes, but you will always grimace at it. You know, at the end of the day, you don't feel like saying yes. You know it ain't best for you to say yes. You feel me? You know how this might become the outcome. It's not preferable, but you're still saying it anyway. My nigga, your yeses stink, and they smell that shit up off you. And they know you lying to yourself just because you want something else. You want to be in good graces. Fuck the good grace shit. Another thing about saying no, you're going to learn after saying no. You're going to pick up on other traits, right? You're going to start to be speaking your opinion, your genuine opinion, not what other people want from you, right? And when you start speaking that genuine opinion, a lot of people are going to hate you for that. When people hate you for that, when there's people that hate you for something, there's people that love you for that same thing. Let me tell you something. I don't know if this is a damn quote, but I'm telling you now, if you want to be liked by everybody, you're going to be loved by no one. Start saying no. See where that no is going to take you. And you're going to typically find out women are going to have a lot more respect for you. And that's one thing I'm going to tell you that's going to hold you through life itself. Start saying no, man. See where it's going to take you. You're handsome now. You got into your looks. You started doing push-ups. You did the self-improvement. And you're starting to get, you feel me, the attraction that you've been always desiring. You've been longing for. You finally look good in a woman's eyes. And you don't know how to carry about. You feel me? Before I go, this is how I was. Even when I would start to say no, I would eventually say yes to things that I didn't want to, and I'll trip out again. Here's what will happen. I will be with women and me might have a one night stand, or I might be dealing with this woman on a certain particular level and I like her, and eventually I done showed her that I like her too much than what she expected, because she expects me to be so calm, collected, and living in the truth, and the truth being I'm just this cool guy that she thought I was initially. So when I liked her way more, or I showed her way more, or I was showing her love, I was telling her that I was in love before she was like, all right, this guy ain't the real deal. He's a lot nicer than I thought he was. You feel me? Therefore, this isn't something to treasure. And that was my mistake. And that might be your mistake too after this video. But I'm telling you, if you got to that mistake, you're growing. And we're going to continue this journey. Take care. If you found this information valuable, just understand, I appreciate you for listening. And, taking your time to watch this whole entire video. You know, I'm going off my experiences and my experiences only. So, you know, if you like to comment your experiences, let's share experiences together. Y'all be easy.